You're watching Alaska's news source.
Well, tonight, multiple cruise ships are docked in Alaska. We look at the start of the tourism season across the state.
So exciting. From southeast to the interior, our team of reporters are standing by to update us, and we're going to start tonight with our very own Quinn White in Juneau.
Cruise ship season is in full swing here in Alaska. In ports across South Central and Southeast Alaska, they are really busy. Check this out here in Juneau. There are 5 ships here in port today, and these things, they are huge, and they are carrying a lot of people. Between passengers and crew, these ships together have the capacity to bring in about 20,000 people into the capital city. That's in just one day. And that's a lot of visitors for a city with a population of about 30,000 people. Now, it's still just the beginning of the season, so a lot more people are going to be coming through the rest of the summer. In Juneau, I'm Quinn White, Alaska's news source.
Our crews are also in Whittier, where for this first time, 3 cruise ships dock at the same time. Now, that's possible because now there's a new terminal.
So combined, the ships have the ability to bring in about 4,000 visitors to town, and most will get off the boat. They go directly to a bus or a train headed off to other parts of Alaska. But the city manager says there's also an economic benefit because more people are spending a little extra time in town before or after cruises.
We have a fudge shop down the street, and she's like, we keep selling out fudge, like it just keeps going. So even on a rainy day like this, it's amazing to see the people. I mean, look at people around. There's people walking. We just don't see it. We're excited.
Everyone loves the fudge shop. That excitement's stretching to Anchorage.
Georgina Fernandez was there talking with some of those Whittier cruise ship passengers.
Well, cruise ship passengers were back in Anchorage on Wednesday, bringing the city a financial boost after there was initially some uncertainty about how the tourism season was going to shape up. It's that time of year again.
Internally, we call summer Christmas.
Tourists are back in Anchorage.
Every guest that comes to Alaska is a gift, you know?
Checking out the signs.
I did not expect the landscape to be quite like this with all of the mountains.
While visiting the local shops.
Hey, you're coming up on your free dog.
The classics.
You know, you go to Philly and you get a Philly cheesesteak, right? You come to Alaska, you get a reindeer hot dog.
Yet it's purchases like that.
And you get the secret sauce
that keeps some businesses sizzling downtown.
We save a lot of money for the winter, working the summers, and the tourists really give us that opportunity to be able to do so.
In fact, Visit Anchorage tells us the average visitor in Anchorage spends between $900 to $1,500 during their trip. Despite mixed signals about tourism rates from both national and international levels, Visit Anchorage is anticipating a tourism season similar to past years.
We're kind of back where we were or slightly above where we were pre-pandemic.
A good sign for those who rely on that seasonal economic boost. It impacts more than just the shops.
So they don't just ride trolley tours. They don't just go on tours. And so tourists bring revenue for all types of industries across the board.
While Visit Anchorage says we won't know how the season pans out till the end, fingers are crossed.
This year's going to be a good year. It might not be the best year, but it's going to be a great year.
And while we're seeing right now those cruise ship passengers visiting from other areas of South Central, Anchorage won't see a ship docking here in the city again till June 25th. Georgina Fernandez, Alaska's news source.
I'm Alex Bengal at Golden Hark Plaza in Fairbanks, where the summer tourism season is off and running, with the opening of both the Riverboat Discovery and Pioneer Park this week.
We came up a couple days early so we could tool around on our own and see local spots like this. We're on a tour with Royal Caribbean, which I knew it's going to include a lot of things, but it didn't include the local things that we wanted to see like this.
After rebounding from COVID, the season's visitor numbers have remained relatively flat over the last couple years. That's according to Scott McCrae, president and CEO of Explore Fairbanks, a nonprofit company that analyzes the Fairbanks tourism industry and markets the interior as a year-round visitor destination. While McCrae says early booking numbers are not boding well for this season, a couple of new convention centers may help bring people to the interior during the spring and fall, typically slow times of year.
We have a lot of great prospects ahead of us as far as growing that meetings and convention market, which really, that's important because that really kind of helps in terms of us being a year-round destination. Our softer months tend to be the months of April and October. Those happen to be big meetings and convention months.
Also expected in the future is an exhibit on Bus 142, the Into the Wild bus, and a combined automobile and aviation museum. McCrae says the cruise industry, meanwhile, is expecting record numbers this summer season, though it's hard to track how many of those visitors end up in the interior. Alex Bengal, Alaska's news source.